thing's still working out. What is up, everyone? Anyone? Nobody? How's everybody doing? I'm exhausted, but I'm still here because I scheduled this time. And that's what I do. Work's been kicking me in the dick, I'll tell you that. It's been a tough couple of days. I did 20 hours the last 2 days on the same vehicle. It's insane. So there's that. Yeah. So I'm just doing my thing, man. But yeah, so we got some goodies here tonight, as you can see. That is the motor for the Creighton, because I'm having too many problems with the Max 6 G2 combo, or not combo, but ESC working with the Spectrum motor. Of course, not being censored, it's not surprising. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna figure that shit out. Swap that thing in, because I need to control it low throttle, because that thing just wheelies too easily right now. It's kind of a pain in the ass. So, we'll get that put in, and then I don't know what else I got. Well, I need an axle put in the front of my Victorious, which is a very simple thing to do. So, I mean, that's not a big deal. Knock that out real quick, maybe. I'd like to get these bodies fitted one of these days. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and trim bodies in front of you guys and bore the love the hell out of you. I mean, unless we had a pretty good conversation going or something like that, but I just don't think that's fair. But maybe we can see if they actually fit it. That'd be nice, right? So, without further ado, let's pop this bad boy open. As you know, they come in a pretty box. I was contemplating trimming these wires before I install this thing, just due to the weight, because they are heavy. I mean, they're cables. So, but then I was thinking, you know what? I'd rather have a time when I'm going to fire up the big soldering iron, since it takes a month and a week to heat up, before I go and cut these pretty little colored doodads off of there. Shrink wrap. So, yeah, that's what we're going to accomplish, or maybe at least make an attempt to. I guess I do not feel good at all. Work has kicked the shit out of me for the past 2 days. So here's, not to mention, when people give me deadlines on stuff, I stress myself out because I'm an idiot. So, where is my giant tire? Did I actually put that thing back? That would be funny. Hold on a sec. Yeah, there it is. All right. Oh, heavy bastard. All right. Oh, yeah. It's been a couple days, to say the least. Well, that was quick. Uh-huh. Yeah, it works for me, I guess. That's funny. Same exact picture. All right. Oops. Shooting up a cable over there. Okay. Oh boy. So I've seen some better days. Broken body now up there too. Not surprising. This thing went through hell this weekend. Killed it though. Absolutely killed it. Oh, you know, I wonder if I got a fade for that thing. Good question. I think I do. I almost thought that one was going to pull it before it came off. Yeah, this thing should probably get a once over anyway after this weekend. All right, let's see. It's just missing a screw, I guess. It's misadjusted like a mother, though. Nice, it's hitting the nut. Yeah, I got to clearance that. All right, well, we'll just take it off for now and fix it later. Nobody wants to see you fix a body mount when you got a nice motor somewhere. Yeah, I only need to get the screw gun out. That's not even coming out of there. Cool. All right. I guess that's about right. At the time. Well, shit. Yep. Okay. Oh, ow. Sorry if you're watching this on a replay because there's nobody watching right now. So I'm just going to take my time because I'm not even supposed to be on until 8. It's only 7:45. I just went on early because I told somebody I would. But at least nobody had to sit through watching me take my wheels off. Oh, fuck. Just wish I fucking felt better. Let me see what I made this thing anyway. Hang on, I kept it up here. That's fine. Oh, yeah, that's that motor mount I want to put in this thing too. Oh, damn, that's tempting too. I don't know. This thing needs some work still. I still need to fix some of these screw holes, retap them bigger sizes and shit. So I think we'll wait on that. That's partially MTC, top pieces and the bearing locks, but the rest is just armless stuff I polish. So we'll do that another day. Screw around with that right now. Let's see. Yeah. Not a big fan of the exactly where the Max 6 is mounted this way, but you can't really move it just because the sensor wire is so close to the pinion when it comes off, unless you unmount the ESC mount, and that can be difficult when you've done it more than once. Sometimes they don't want to come out. Where is this shit? My wire cutters. That's my old pair of buddy scissors anyway. Just got a new pair. So. Whatever. All right. Well, hello, people. I didn't know anybody was there yet. It's been lonely. No, I'm just kidding. As I mentioned already, I really don't feel good, but promise is a promise. So I'm here. Hey, buddy. It's all good, dude. That's pretty damn cool, man. You got some hot parts going on there. Speaking of hot parts, it's supposed to come in Monday, so I said, fuck it, I'll put it in. You know, instead of doing like body trimming or some other boring shit. Oh yeah, that's right. This one's got this heat sink's got to loosen up before it comes out, or it won't do it. Should probably take that skirt off too. So, cool. That'll work. Those are being in pretty good. Yeah, time for the screw gun. Okay. And while I've got it in this position, I bet I need to check my differentials here. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I think we figured that case was shot last week. Yeah, that's beat. Well, there's more work we gotta do to the old Creighton. That needs to be diff case for sure. But I've got like 3 right now. They're just not aluminum. But they're brand new. That's and in case you notice your eyes don't deceive you, those are 3 mil screws in my battery tray. That's how I run them when they rip apart. And that's also a 3 mil going through my receiver box. Sometimes you just gotta beef your shit up, you know. I think that's what size shaft that is. I may be incorrect. Excuse me if I am. Ugh, okay. I hate doing that. All right. That's nice and loose. Oh, that's the motor. Ooh, cool. Very cool. All right. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, the skills. That was tight work. Oh. Okay, what else? No, it's not. Shit. Where in the hell? Nope. Torch time. Yay. Oh, it's over there. Excuse me. I need to grab my blue wrench, as they call it. Let's look for a wrench to do that with. There it is. Or not. Now we do it. So there. Oh, shit. Is that not the right wrench? What the fuck? Oh, that's a tight one. All right. We got that one off. More heat. What can I say? Let shit come loose. And luckily it works. Come on. Gotcha. Now on to go. Yeah, there we go. I love it. I think there might have been some flex in there. Jesus. That was pretty gnarly. Yeah. Nastiness. I'm bolting that to a brand new motor. Yes, it is warm. In case anybody was wondering. But when you do what I do for a living, your hands get very resilient to heat and shit like that. Alright, our nifty little happy octopi here. Let's see if I got a fan. I don't think I do, actually. I think I ran it without it before. Yeah, that's not big enough. That's not big enough. There we go. That looks about the right size. I don't have a fan, but last time I ran that motor, I was on a fan braking spree at the time, so yeah, this should work. I don't know if it's going to work with that. Yeah, probably not. It's already a stretch. There we go, a little bit of a rotate. Bingo, bango, bongo. So we're going to be about this area. So we want to be, shit, it's kind of off a little bit. Got some wiggle room to the back, so let's go with these two holes right here. Those guys. There we go. Oh, I turned that down too low, didn't I? Uh-oh. Is that not a bolt pattern that I can use? Thinking it might not be. Shit, no, it is. That's not good. All right, well, because that puts us over here. Hopefully there's still enough Loctite screws. Probably not. Damn it. All right. Oh, hey, Heather, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, I know I came on early. I'm gonna keep what I got in it, Mike. I'll tell you in a second. I might pick it up and look at whatever they printed on it. I think it's a 19. I'm not sure though. I know it's not a brand pinion I like because I couldn't get like a Techno at the time or anything. It's an Arma pinion. So this is probably gonna take some creative clocking to say the least. If I'm even gonna end up using these screw holes. Well, damn it. Oh, that's a 20, dude. That's big. I think I might go down a little bit. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that big. That explains why I can't keep the damn thing from wheeling. All right, let's see what we got in the box. Hey, we're gonna run this. And that's a 42, 47, something like that. Yes, the speed running days. That's a 21, geez. 18. It's not too more. There's some smaller guys here. I don't even want to go lower than that. That's probably like a 22 or some shit. Yeah, that'll work. And it's kind of beat up, but shit. I'm sure my spur gear isn't much better. As far as I'm not missing teeth. All right, so yeah, go down a little bit. Because it was chugging pretty bad too. Like as soon as the battery started, going down a little bit. Yeah, it definitely gets some chuggy to it. Oh yeah, these have a different snout. You can't put that collar that they put on the Arma motor on this because it doesn't have the recess for it. In case anybody wanted to know that. Oh yeah, I know. A lot of people probably do actually. It just depends on which commercial they want to put on when I start. At least it's. Oh, you mean? I thought you meant they played a commercial on one of my videos. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, kind of. But I'm not gonna go start wrapping products unless they make me. I got better shit to do. I got way too much shit to do. All right. On you go, little buddy. Make me proud. Oh, yeah, spun that one. That's gonna be fun getting out. And of course we can't use these holes. We're on the opposite side of what I wanted to do there. Shit. Well, so now we gotta figure this shit out. set. All right, so we're gonna be like way. I was like 90 off. Jesus, fucking brain fart. All right, come on, get a move on. You know you want to. Shit. I don't even. Okay, wait a second. I got it. Get one out. Come on. There we go. Anything to not have to redo that opinion, right? Okay, so it looks like we're going to be. No, that ain't going to work. Fuck, you're kidding me, man. Fuck. All right, well, this is what it is. Can't do shit about it. I don't think I'll need a fan with that heatsink sticking out the side of the fucking car. This motor is just not clocked correctly. I'm really not going to take the time to pull the can apart. So it just is what it is. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, no, I could probably get that forward quite a bit once I get it on. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a little easier to turn the other way than it is that way. All right. A little bit more. Just a wee bit. All right. So now if I can get this on. Oh, don't smash that fucking wire, you bitch. God damn it. Talk about a shoehorn, right? Shit. Yeah, might be an issue. Times when it's acceptable to use a hammer on a remote control car. Right. I don't know if anybody saw my post earlier on Facebook. I said after the day I've had, not having enough room in your fridge to fit all the beer you just bought is not a problem that you care about. All right. So do I have a hammer? No. Because I don't like to keep them in here because I don't like to use them on RC cars. I'll be right back. Oh, hey, Mike. People down there are freaking out because it's going to be in the 40s tonight. Yeah, that's definitely a little bit of an interference fit. On the flat parts, I mean, it shouldn't, there we go. It shouldn't be so bitchy. Damn, it's probably a bit tighter than I wanted to be, actually. Just set it and forget it, huh? Yeah, that's going to be a fucker to get out of there, too. Well, gears are lined up and it's already in there, so fuck it, man. Oh, it's all right. I appreciate your sympathy, though, Heather. Sorry. I can talk. right, that'll work. Yeah, it's tight. Yeah, but you know what? It's not gonna flex. I mean, not in a bad way, you know. And I got all my wires lined up the way I like. Just gotta shorten the damn things. Where's that fucking arrow? It hasn't been plugged in a while. Fuck. There we go. Oh, come on, don't be a bitch. Find the nub. There you go. Oh, that's better. Now we're talking. Censored movement. Can't wait. I missed it. All right. There you go. Oh, yeah, it was brand new. That's for sure. Oh, okay. Jeez. Whew. Damn it, it goes all the way down. Damn fan wires trying to sneak under it. Come on, you guys. All right, now we're in. That's what I figured too, dude. And I mean, I haven't had a problem with it. I don't think I've ever stuffed one that hard, but I mean, I've done it before. You know. I mean, I'm more worried about the pinion coming loose than anything, really. Didn't quite feel right at first. Fuck. When's it gonna happen? I don't know if I want to get into a gearbox tonight. Just not feeling that good. You know, I mean, I could swap out the front box, but I don't know. I mean, I could. I think I'd rather get that body mount fixed first before anything because I want to get the new body on here, so I want to make sure the mounts are all straight. Because, I mean, I'm dying to get that thing on. And I got a missing screw back here. I just noticed, or a nut, actually. I got one sitting around somewhere. I have to go digging in the box. Yep. Yep, there's one. Cool. Oh, missed it. Oh, the other one's missing too. How delightful. Like I always say with these things, you know, you go to fix one thing, you find all this new shit. Like all this stuff's busted you didn't even know about. Oh, good fun. I mean, it's amazing fun, obviously. Yeah. And some of the reactions I had on camera from last weekend's bash, since we had such good photography, videography, I should say. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to say skills, but equipment. Thank you again, Mike. Sorry, my leg's going numb. Joys of sciatica. All right. fix that problem. Where were we? Right, side skirt. That camera right. So, it's going too close then. Come on. Where is it? Okay. Oh. Yeah, like already just, I don't know. I've been tired all day. Like I said, I might be getting sick. I don't know. I usually don't get sick. Ever since I quit my older lifestyle, it seems it happens all the time. Something to be said for that, I guess. All right. I gotta grab a zip tie for that. So. Give me a second, guys. I gotta step outside real quick. Shit. I'm back. Yeah, no, I fully agree with you on that. Crap. Well, don't really need an extra zip tie, but yeah, whatever. All right, so let's see how bad I screwed this up. Bring this up a little bit. You can see what the hell's going on actually here. There. Yeah, kind of. You get the gist of it. That's got to all come out. Turn the back of that off. We're not. Damn poster. All right. Are we hitting the cross beam? The shit? Oh no, we're hitting the motor wires. Jesus. These things are thick as shit. Okay. So something's not quite right here. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. This thing's for standard mounts. Running long mounts in the back. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to run the shorter post back there. Or I don't think there's anything shorter in the front. Yeah, Yeah, see, that carry is like the same depth, so it's not going to do it. Yeah, I'll have to switch to short post in the back. That's all right. Whatever. Somebody's going to want to wrap. There's no freaking way. Shit. How is that even possible? Oh, I guess I gotta run heat. No, the whole spread's not the same. Shit. Oh, wait. It has to be. That would work. Two of them. Oh, yay. I'm having to redo shit. So let's see if this thing gonna work back here in the first place. Nice. That's awesome. Let's see, that's offset in that direction, which would be correct. So, but then since these are so goddamn tall, probably gonna have to drill it at some point, but that's this. Oh, that's offset the right direction. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably, well, no, that's might be a bit farther outboard. Let's see. Okay, so, it might work if it flipped around, but I don't know. It doesn't look great. Seriously, oh shit. All right. Look. Yeah, we probably should have went back in. All right, so if we put this one on one side. I would always prefer a body to be more stable than less stable because of putting the mounts farther apart than closer together. But in this case, I really don't have a freaking choice. I didn't realize that. I was kind of screwed on body mounts right now. It's actually fine, but whatever. Let's try to get this figured out. Yeah, see, that's also not going to work quite unless they're like, boom. I'm going to trim the damn back of the body down too. And the front still doesn't fit. Oh, actually, that's going to work. Cool. All right. Maybe kind of twist it out, but. Whatever. hands with that. Fucked up on the edges. Not near as pushed over as the other one, but it is what it is. Actually, I could just raise the back up a little bit. Screw's supposed to go on the other damn side. That's great. Yeah, fuck me. Alright. I think that's actually going to be one of the bigger screws, probably. That should suffice. What the hell? I do not care. Sorry, I got notification came up on my screen. Stupid shit. Now I have this thing back on point with some proper acceleration control and speed. This thing's just an absolute beast with this motor compared to the other one. It's okay with the other one, but it's not like this. This is just stupid. All right. So, let's see. We are on the nose. Right there. We can meet up with the back, something like that. It's a little jacked up in the back, but I can trim it and move it a little bit. But that doesn't fit too terrible. Doesn't look that bad, huh? It's a pops lock. Thanks, you bastard. It is what it is. All right. So I just gotta fix the front mount now, I guess. I'll adjust them later. What in the hell happened to the TV? Based on fuck you. Go away. Fucker. Come on. So annoying. All right. All right. So shit. Is this the right side? Yes, it is. Thank God. All right. And then you're gonna post. Put that shit away. So I got to clearance that big ass nut there. I do have a sander out. Excellent. Pardon my noise. Should do it. Yeah, it looks like it. All right. I'll put the stuff back and get post. got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. So, thank you. I'm trying. Oh, you talking about the body, probably, right? My bad. Yeah, I don't know. The other one came out kind of half-assed, I think, but there's always complications with shit. Oh, great. Internet's down, I guess. Not on this internet. This is wired. Back in here. It'll fix itself, probably. All right. Adjust that. Excuse me for not using the screw gun right now, but I'm trying to get just this started so I can drill a hole in it with the same bit it's already got in it. Well, that's why that didn't work out too well for that screw, because it's not freaking long enough. Nope. Already oversized. Come on, get out of there. Really? All right, so not a lot to pick from. That's gonna have to be one of these shit. God doesn't know it's the right length. All right, get that out. Damn card. Seriously, dude. There it goes. Now it's stuck in my bumper. No, it's still in there. Son of a bitch. All right. Just for being a dick. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the channel, brother. People haven't been really talkative tonight, but yeah, I'm just swapping out a motor on my Creighton, and I don't know, needs a gearbox. I don't know if I want to do it tonight. I got a couple other little repairs to do, but just, you know, I haven't been feeling good, so I'm just kind of winging it. Freaking, well, all right, 2 different fucking body posts. That sucks. Just gonna have another one of those in there. Sorry, I realized that I got this all screwed up right now. And that's the same one as that one. Son of a bitch. Right. Auto shop trip tomorrow, for sure. Damn it. That kind of sucks. What are you gonna do? Alright, so, alright, I'll figure that shit out tomorrow. In that case, I guess, except for setting trims on this thing, I'm done. I'm gonna get a battery real quick. So yeah, really, man, it's just been hanging out, working on stuff. Nobody's really asking me questions or anything. Just staring at my stupid looking ass. I don't know why, but to each his own, I suppose. This is getting very irritating. Let's throw something at this fucking TV. Come on, I need entertainment. ADHD like a mother. Cool. That's a big one. Where's my fan? That should function. I would imagine. Sounds a little tight. Sounds pretty nasty, actually. Well, what are you going to do? Probably adjust it. God damn it. Sorry, I'm just trying to find something to listen to real quick. I don't like the sound of silence at all. This listen controls pretty good. Yeah, see, it's not too tight either. Yeah, it's just that gear. That gear's twisted up pretty good. My spur gear in the grid is here right now, so I mean, I don't think it's going to be any better any tighter, I'll tell you that. Well, that axle's nice and bent. Actually, it might be a little bit tighter. Yeah, okay. All right. Seriously, dude, what is? I'm starting to resent my TV. Oh, that's pretty tight. What is going on with my fan here? That sounds worse. That sounds alright. Just need to break it in. Yeah, it probably loosens itself up with that vibration, so. Set itself essentially. Yeah, that's not bad at all for those gears. Cool. I just gotta get the body mount straightened out and change out the front gear box and do the hokey pokey and spin the fuck around and all other shit. All right. Oh. That's fucking funny, Link. Yeah, it was screechy as fuck, and then it got a little quiet right at the end, and when the motor jiggled a little loose because I revved the piss out of it. Well, it was a 3S anyway. Then yeah, it's just a freaking the pinion is old. It was probably run on a different spur gear. It's got a different wear pattern. The spur gear is beat the shit up, dude. I mean, I've been telling them to get spur gears in the hobby shop for a long time because I don't have any other EXB shit, and I gave away all my non-EXB stuff. So yeah, it's been needing a new spur. That's the OG fucking spur in this thing, dude. I don't even want to know how many batteries have been to this truck. I know it's a lot. Oh shit. That's well, I'm about to put a box in it. That's fine. Freaking my upper B block is fucking moving. Not terribly surprising. This thing's one tough mother though, man. All right. So All right. I guess I'll put a box in. I mean, I've got very little to do on the other two cars anyway, so it's like, what the hell? Still gotta, I gotta put a front axle, well, distance front axle as well. In the stunt truck, and the Titan needs a, what do you call it? Front control arm. It blew the knuckle out, or not blew the knuckle out. It ripped the ball joint out of the control arm. In my late recollection, it's not the first time. What is this? I don't care if somebody's posting on TikTok. You know, really goddamn dumb. That's funny as shit, man. Oh. It's been a day. It's definitely been a day. Which tray? Oh, the Texas Sledge. I'm not sure exactly which car you're talking about, but I'm sure you'll say something in a minute. All right. So put this battery down and grab my knees and get on it. Right. Two different standoffs. That's kind of funny. I wonder if I have any spares that are the right size. Now, I'm probably going to do a pretty big shock rebuilding thing pretty soon. I mean, like intensely insane, like rebuild every shock on every car I have. Well, not everyone, but like the two big trucks. And the Typhoon was redone not that long ago, but these guys are due for some attention to seals and make sure all their spacers haven't collapsed. Oh, shit. You're finding internal shock issues. Bumper spring by Canadian RC96. Hey, Cool Spawn, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I know about that. My new traction shit. What's going on, man? How you doing? Just got done throwing a fat new motor in my rig here, and well, I realized last week my front case was done, but just now getting to changing it. All the bottom screws are pretty much stripped out. Yeah, like that one. What the hell? That was nice and tight. I'm pretty sure that one's charged. That's like the last thing I need right now. Oh man, there's some rust going on. Shit. Oh yeah, we got wet on that one. That's right. Okay. Oh shit. What time is it? 8:43. I was supposed to start at 8, start at 7:30. Yeah, that's cool. That sounds about right. I might go till like 9, probably. You guys, I hope you don't mind. I'm just beat to shit. It's been a rough couple days. Yeah, no battery, dumbass. You have to get a fucking battery. Oh, here we go. Yeah, story of my life right there, buddy. How funny is that? Well, anybody want to talk about anything? Dude, it's going to be cold here tonight. It's going to be 47. Yeah, like that's what they said on the news. I was like, yeah, that's cold. I've been to Ohio. I know better. Well, I mean, shit. I've been the Austrian Alps in not a snowstorm, but definitely an overnight freaking blast. Kind of cool when you like go to sleep and it's not snowing and you wake up and everything's white. If you're not used to it, if you didn't grow up with that, because I was 18 when I saw that for the first time. I mean, I'd been in snow, but I never, like I said. Let's see how this guy's holding up here. Look at that. Look at that. There's no play in that diff at all right now. Maybe just a tiniest bit, but the cover's off. So I mean, you can't hit me on that. That diff's been in this car for so damn long. I don't even remember putting that thing together. Well, I mean, that doesn't really say much because I don't remember shit. But like, that's a testament to what I've developed with diff building right there. I mean, the teeth are like sharp from wear because it's been in there for so long. That's impressive as fuck. God damn, are you serious with this internet bullshit? All right, so, yep. Nope. Other one. Oh, that bolt's not bent at all. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get the hell out of here. I thought it was all right. There we go. Access to the top plate. I'm just going to do these stripped out bent ass shit screws. Wow, this is impressive. If you need any screws bent, call Logan. Yeah, dude, I'm good, man. No, hell no, dude. Hell no. I was in Ohio for Nissan training back when I worked for Nissan North America, and like, okay, so I got there and it was, I don't know, it was like mid-season here in Florida, so the weather was fairly decent, I mean 60s, 70s, maybe 80s, but nice. I get there, dude, and the first day I'm there, it's like there's ice and snow everywhere, but it's not snowing, but it's fucking 11. I've never dealt with that before. Well, I mean, the one time in Germany, but so the next day it's 67 degrees. And then the next day it's 8 and snowing. And then the next day after that, it was like 14 and raining. It was like, dude, like your weather is freaking schizophrenic, dude. I'm not dealing with this shit. Yeah, I'm never going back there on purpose. That's for sure. Like I'm good. Why am I taking the steering? I just leave that shit. Just pull the box, you dummy. All right. Well, this probably would have been easier. Probably just set it on the ground. But, nobody ever said I was smart. They just said I could fix shit. Right, exactly. The weather was bipolar as F. Like I was like, you guys call this crap normal? Like it was so weird to be in 67-degree weather, and the roads are those kind of roads that like you guys probably have where when it's dry and sunny out, they're rough as hell because they've got to deal with all the runoff from the snow and all that kind of stuff. So and try to get traction and whatnot. So they're just rough, pitted, nasty. I mean, like surface texture is like insane. It's like to see those roads on a sunny day is like something that you don't do because usually wherever they have roads like that, it snows or it's cold like most of the time. I don't know. That was my opinion. Maybe it's because I lived in Britain for a while. I mean that place. What's that famous saying? The coldest winter I was ever in, rainiest or coldest or worst weather, something like that, was a summer in Britain. And yeah, I was there in the spring. It was pretty nice. I was only there like 8 months. I got evicted. Long story. Not really a long story. Kind of short, but not really made for TV either. Sorry. Maybe next time. What in God's name is this? Why do they keep putting this garbage on TV? This is not what I asked for. Setting people on fire. And it wouldn't be the first time I've set somebody on fire. At least I warned the dude before I did it. I mean, it wasn't like abrupt and uncalled for. All right. Ooh. Fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, no. 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 I cannot imagine how bad I would hurt in that weather, dude. Like, it's bad enough right now because I can, like, it's getting progressively worse because it's cooling down, because we're coming into winter, and it's like every day you just like, or maybe I'm just getting sick. I don't know. But yeah, dude, no, hell no. Hell, like I said, last time I was in that kind of weather, there was only 2 times in my life I was in the snow. Well, three technically. Um, but twice in the Austrian Alps within the same probably 3 months. And then in California the week before I left California. And so the oldest age was 18. This body doesn't do snow and ice and cold. That's the old version. The update does not compensate well with that software. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know, dude. I know. And I saw the video with the Subaru, dude. That was badass. I mean, it was just not having that snow though. It was like that's like trying to drive a lowrider with like a 10-inch flood. It goes where the snow wants it, and when it wants it to stop, it does. All right. I was just taking a break from twisting my wrist, turning wrenches and all that shit. Not that that hurts. Probably the only thing that doesn't. Oh yeah, that hurts a lot. So I'm just, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna chill for a second. Oh, was it? Yeah, dude, that's kind of crazy how different snow gets. But I mean, it makes sense when you think about ice and water and snow and it's all relative to temperature. So when it's really freaking cold and it's fresh, it's like, of course, ice crystals are very finite. But then when you get down to it warming up a little bit and turns into slushy nasty. What? Oh, in the car? Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I haven't set one up yet, dude. Honestly, I have never run that shit ABC. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's just because I'm old school. Maybe it's because I'm kind of purist. I don't know, but I've never run ABC. I've set it up for people. Like I think one of Nick's cars has it, or no, somebody else that used to hang with us. Anyway, and I've driven it, and it feels weird as shit. Um, I don't know, man. Maybe I just been driving so long that I'm just better off without it. Because I've heard that too. Yeah, because it does like well, it's going all over the place, so it's going to try to correct a bunch of stuff, steering, and you can dial that stuff in, like on my remote, like you can turn it up and down, and it gives you pretty good instructions for the characteristics of the car and how to fix it. Sounds good, Heather. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, no, it's not, dude. And if you'll ever notice, dude, I crank my steering in the air because I don't know why. I always have to counteract the gyroscopic effect of the motor or something because it always wants to veer off to the left. So I always crank that thing right. Um, and that's why it always makes that nasty screeching sound because its tires hitting the body when they're ballooned out. In fact, I'll probably cut the fenders back pretty good on this one just to avoid that since I've got the fender guards anyway. Yeah, no, I know, dude. Dude, did you see Kamikaze's new video? That shit at the end that he did with the Typhon where he did a pirouette on one tire, dude. I'm so copying that. There's no way I'm not going to learn how to do that with my fucking Notorious. No gyro, no gyro. I'm with you, homie. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm old school, dude. I've been doing this shit. I mean, I took like a 10-year hiatus, but I mean, that was after I was 32nd in the nation, and well, at the Florida Winter Nats. Can't really say 37 in the nation. You have to tour to get a national title. But I mean, the top 10, the A main was the who's who of who's in RC car magazines at the time for on road gas. Yeah, I mean, you can name Josh Sherrill. All of Team Trinity was there, period. The on road team, anyway. Long story. That was 2004. So I quit till maybe 3.5 years ago. So 14. Yeah, I was out for like not 20, good 15, 16 now. Yeah, I was out for a minute. You know, I was still racing a Serpent Impulse and a Serpent Impact, and that was the best thing out there at the time. Well, I mean, not the best out there. I mean, you can say the Mugen was equally as fast, but that was, one of the top models. And Michael Salvin didn't own the company yet. He still worked for him. I've got a hat signed by him. Anyway, that's all old, racing day stories. But yeah, I started when I was 6, and I started racing when I was 9. And if you don't count 8 scale or anything else, yeah, I'm sure you could, dude. Practice it once or twice and nail it down. Yeah, I mean, because that's, dude, there's a lot of videos out there for them, and your way of doing instructionals is really good, dude. I'm sure people find me a little offensive. I mean, have you seen me? Um, you know, I mean, yeah, you totally go for it. I've I find it odd to lose followers or not followers. Sorry, that's such a terrible word. It's like I have a cult or some shit. subscribers. It's like, well, that sucks. Like I got 4, but I lost 2. It's like, why the hell did that happen? What did I say? What did I do to piss somebody off? Oh yeah, I was me. That usually does it. But what was I gonna say? Anyway, I forgot where I was going with that. I really did. I should have put a battery on charge. It would have been almost done by now. All right, man. Cool spawn. Appreciate it, man. Always short visits, but always freaking quality over quantity, bro. Appreciate you coming by. Always do, man. Sorry I haven't been giving you your usual thumbs and comments. Things have been nuts, dude. I will get with you soon. Trust me. That dude's solid, dude. I mean, like not like I don't know him that well, but I mean, from what I know of him, he's a cool or okay guy. He's definitely not a jerk, that's for sure. And he's progressing too. You know, I mean, I don't know about the ramp. The ramp hasn't really progressed. I mean, hey man, it works for him, so whatever. It's cool. But it's just funny. It's like he's gotten better at driving. He's got more cars, and he moved from like a rock garden, to grass and dirt. But the ramp is still exactly the same ramp. I'm not I'm not bashing on you at all. It's just it's a funny thing to notice. But you rock it, dude. So don't worry about it. I'm definitely not saying you need a better ramp. I'm just saying I don't know. I think I had to get a bigger ramp. I did. I was forced to by Mike. And that one dude, very similar air videos. Fuck was his name? I can't remember. I don't know, man. I just do what I do, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, I'm sorry, it's not for you, I guess. I think my best quality is the ability to innovate and redesign things that I can see mechanically could be better and figure out a foolproof way to do it and share it with people. I think that's probably my best ability when it comes to this shit. I mean, I can drive, but obviously I went to the top of the mountain and I did not make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you don't. I never said you don't have ideas, dude. I don't even want to. I don't want to speculate on what you got coming up. You're a smart dude and a creative dude, And that last one, dude, that was that teaser was like, damn, all right. Can I get tickets on Friday? I mean, seriously, dude, that was really good. All right, come on, out you go, out of my car. All right, there we go. And there's the box. I'm just gotta get this control arm attachment off. Which are still serving me well. Since we're already in here, we're gonna have to check the pins, which are probably bent. All right, let's get this massive hunk of off of that freaking bench here. And keep the steering gear in it. Stay. All right. I haven't done one of those in a minute. That's not a bad idea at all, Heather. I really should do that. I really should do an outtakes reel. You know what? I'll get David right on it. David used to do our videos when we first started out a long, long time ago. You can see some of them. They're usually called vintage on the channel, and I think there's a playlist for it. Anyway, so I'm so overwhelmed with all the footage and all the work putting in 2 channels instead of one that I needed help, and I've been doing better financially lately. So and he's I think between jobs, so he's like hurting. So I can get more money than he's making doing nothing to have fun and shoot some edit some videos. And he's going to do all my full length stuff, and I'm going to keep up on the shorts. So we're definitely going to see some pretty wild stuff coming up soon. Because he went home with 20 hours of raw footage on Sunday. Hey, look at that! You see that, dude? There is nothing there. That's so beautiful. If I can get that reaction out of the next box. Oh, we don't have to change those bearings. Off. Will you stop with this commercial shit? That's why I usually use my phone for music. Come on. Don't do that. You bitch. Yeah. Shit. This bearing has definitely been rode hard and put away wet. There she goes. Is that any good anymore? Shit, yeah, it is. It's getting recycled. Unless I'm out of them, I don't know. I might not have any on the shelf. Shit. Come here. Yeah, dude, that was really cool, dude. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't spend a lot of time looking at all those other options that are available to me, especially because I have Pro. And I just, it takes so long, and there's so many that are so bad that it's just like you get discouraged. I mean, every once in a while I try something new, but for the most part, I just go with what I know, man. It's easier that way. And I talked to Logan the other day at work too. He's going to help me edit for content at least, so we can cut down on the clutter. Give me a second. That was almost really bad. Oops. All right. That's not new. That is new. All right. I'm coming. Just kind of right in the middle of the live stream. I'm just blowing my phone out. Whoever the hell you were. Oh, shit. Ow, fuck. Fucking like, where the fuck is my phone? Ruh-roh. Where the hell did I set it? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool. I'm so retarded. I lost my phone. Good job, Amy. Hey, Amy, what's up? How you doing? Send a crash reel to you. Oh, cool, man. Thanks. Yeah, I'll definitely set it up. Let's see. All right. I don't know where my phone is. Are you still stuck there, babe? That sucks. Thanks for tuning in, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, every little bit helps, as they say. All right, let's see what we're gonna get with this. Ooh, oh. Unless that's not fully seated. Something's not right there. Oh yeah, that's way too tight. Okay. Not gonna happen. Oh, the shim was bent and it was catching on the shim. That's what that was. Funny. Yeah, sorry about that. Ow. All right. Where the hell's my damn phone? There it is. Shit. Can't be flush with a bastard. All right. Go outside again anyway. All right. Give me just a second, guys. All right. All right. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, I heard battery finished. All right. Well, it happens. It's pretty tight. Hey, I'm glad you guys are talking. That was that was my fault completely. And I apologize to both of you already. And I apologize to both of you again. I'm terribly sorry. But you know what? It made a good story for the guys. They're like, oh no. Yeah. But yeah, I should have talked to both of you first, and I apologize. Yeah. I'm not always that smart. This is going to change when I tighten this thing up. I have an idea. A pretty damn good idea. Yeah, I just get bolts. Just in case he's new. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And just think, you guys can talk all kinds of shit about me together now. You know, you can do that woman thing and gang up on my ass. It's not like it hasn't happened before. I'm just saying. Yeah, you know, now that the battery's down, I'm gonna put one of those pro batteries in charge. Because it's gonna take forever without it. Oh, I'm actually starting to feel a little bit better. Yeah. I love having a multi-charge where you can charge anything on it. Oh, one. Yeah, and she's also in some pretty rough weather these days as well. Yeah, this is a mess, isn't it? You know, Let's see what this feels like in this case now, because I got a bad feeling it's not going to be the same. A lot of gap there right now. Yeah, me and Mike were talking about the schizophrenic weather they have in Ohio and also there, from what you told me. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Now that thing wants a shim. Damn you. Damn you. All right. Well, at least the drill will be working in a minute. That sucks. The joys of building perfect differentials. But man, that thing's got some hours on it. I'm really happy about that. I'm changing the case before any of the internal components. Beat that shit. And I'm pretty sure this was a new build because this was one of the first ones I started replacing everything at once. Yeah. Where's my shit back? It's not in here. I'm seeing a lot of selection. That works there. Damn it. Maybe. Actually, that ain't gonna work. That's way too thin because I know the gap on it because I felt it already. Nope. Not gonna do it with that. Shit. That's what we got out here. Where in the hell is my shin torque? Fuck. Okay. Well, the best you ever got, I guess. That's got an interesting conical shape to it. Probably not the best thing to put in a differential. Considering it's not really round. Oh, come on. Give me that thing. Oh, there's two of them. Shit. I wish I had a fucking magnet right now. Looks like a medium. I don't want to overdo it though. That's a medium thin. That's an ultra thin. So let's try that. I think that'll work out pretty good. We'll see. See if my experience with this crap actually works. Ooh. Oh, that sucks. 12 and 12. Yeah, fuck that, dude. That fucking, I don't know, I think I told some of you guys about that fucking Suburban I was working on. Got that fucker done today. I mean, it's not out the door, but we haven't tested it yet either because I just got it done under the whistle because the fucking motor mounts kicked me in the fucking dick. The passenger side motor mount on that motherfucker sucks. The driver's side I did in a quarter of the time. Anyway, that job was 22.5 hours on that one car. Yeah. And even though they were fucking, is it gonna be done today? Is it gonna be done today? Yeah, well, you know what? I did it in under fucking time, and only three of the jobs out of five I did on the car I had never done before, including those fucking motor mounts, which I will question before I do them again. How bad are they really? I mean, they were bad. I have a video of the whole motor going burp, burp every time you hit the gas and power brake it. You know, I mean, the one was ripped in half. The other one was just being the pivot boy for the motor. So, yeah, it is what it is. Oh, shit. Shit, I throw it on the floor. Fuck off. Aw, you're so sweet. Yeah, I did. Yeah, dude, 12 to 12 is insane. Like, unless you got like a 4 hour break, but even then, you have no time for anything. It's just like recover, go back. It's probably like jumping back and forth between work and playing with her phone. Unless she was on a break, and if she was, she might be off it now. But it is what it is. Appreciate that. All right. Oh, fuck. All right, give me a drill. It's just a hair. Well, not a hair. It's probably a bit too tight. I'm gonna take out the little shim, see what happens. It's amazing when you see how little it takes to make a big difference in this area, because these things are just, they're kind of little works of art, really, when it comes to simple engineering. I mean, it's not like any of it hasn't been done before. It's pretty basic, but it works, and it works fucking well for what we're doing with it. Shit. I mean, the amount of torque transferred in scale has got to be 2,000, 3,000 foot-pounds or some shit. I mean, can you imagine if a monster truck could just stand there and just pound it and do a standing backflip? We had a buddy that we used to call first, fifth Jason, because every Honda he got, he ripped third, second, and fourth out of it, and then just have nothing because he just eats synchros all day long. And Nick has no first gear in his Volkswagen. He was in Tampa and his clutch went out. Let me get that battery real quick. You know, I ain't done that here. Put this one on. Where'd it go? Nah, there it is. Come here, motherfucker. Okay, don't yell at me. Schoolboy crush wasn't just life was nice fast. And in case anybody's wondering, would I prefer to clean this? Yes. Do I have any brake cleaner? Yeah. So, with the medium, I'm going to go with the big. It was locked up. Let's go with the small one. All right. Hey, bad monkey. Get back in there. There we go. All right. You better behave this time. Starting to make me angry. So fast. Oh yeah, I dropped at least one down there. Oh, there we go. That's probably not long enough. Come on, just a little bit. Oh. Yes. Oh, maybe they already drilled that one. Oh, yeah, they are. Cool. You're kidding me. Really? No way, dude. Not with that little bearing. All right, hold on a second. That's like pretty much like 3/4 dirt, really, is what's freaking causing that resistance because we didn't clean it and put any grease in it and all that kind of shit, which sucks. But the fact is, the second you hit the gas in one of these ones, it flings anything with any kind of substance to it, any kind of mass right off the damn gear and into the side of the case. And if you got the right grease in there, it sticks there. And unless you do a really ridiculous jump, it pretty much sticks because it's not that thick a layer to be heavy enough to fall off. Just saying. That's my theory behind it anyway. I mean, yeah, if I had brake cleaner, I'd shoot it real quick and then freaking, go back and re-grease it. The only problem with that is you run the risk of getting brake cleaner in your bearings and then your bearings go dry. So, see, I mean, really, that's super easy to turn with the yoke on it. I'm perfectly fine with this. And it's got like tiny bit of play there. It's got a tight spot. Probably should check the screws while I had it apart. Yeah, it's on its way out probably, but I mean it's been in there for a while, so I'm not fucking worried about it. How's everybody out there doing right now? Automated manual, sport shift, whatever you want to call it. It's still an automatic. It just gives you some control over the shift points. Oh, no, I should be perfectly happy with the weather right now. Shit, it's warmer here than it is there by a long shot. And I pretty much told her how cold it can get here in the next month, so it's not gonna be bad. I mean, so I was told. Yeah, it's still an automated manual. I drove a smart car once. There's two ways to do it. You can either have an automatic and just give you some control over when it shifts, but it's still an automatic. Or you can have an actual manual and have mechanisms that work the clutch and the shift thing. And essentially what, the high-end cars do, Lamborghini, Ferrari, etc. But they're all running dual clutch setups now, which is where you have a clutch pack on, say, first, third, fifth, and then you have another clutch pack on, second, fourth, sixth, whatever. And so whenever you're in a gear and the computer figures, because of throttle position, speed, braking, etc., what gear you're going to want next, it already puts it in the next gear. And so whenever you hit the paddle or whatever you do, it just fucking unclutches one and clutches the other. That's why it's fairly seamless. But I drove a smart car with an automated manual, and it was a real manual. And you had to shift about 1,000 RPM early for this thing to catch up to you. It's like, so fucking bad. I've never driven an automatic that shifted slower than this thing. Let's put it that way. Anyway, all right, box this together. I guess I'll put some parts on it. I'm just tired, man. Actually, what time is it? Fuck. It's already 9:30. Shit, I've been doing this for a minute. You guys deserve a break from my crazy ass for once. Yeah. Yeah, that's essentially what they called the dual clutch when it came out. No, semi-automatic would be semi-automatic is a automated manual that has an auto mode. That's what that is, I believe, because I know they did it in Formula One. Ferrari had that for a minute, and they outlawed it because it was, the driver wasn't doing any shifting. But yeah, Porsche's got that set up too. Everybody's got it. I don't know who came out with it first, but the German word for Dual clutch transmission is one of the longest words I've ever seen in my life, and I have to share this because I'm a dork. Let's see. Dual clutch transmission in German. The fuck was it when I talked to text? Oh, I'm still linked to the damn computer. Ah, there we go. I already did it the other day. That's why I remember it. Okay. Anybody want to write this down? DOPPLUNGSGETRIEBE. That's the longest word I've ever seen in my life. Triptronic, yeah, right, yeah. Semi-automatic manually select gears without a clutch pedal, meaning an automatic transmission, but not right with control of the manual. See, we did the same thing with Nissan with CVTs, man. It's all about how it's presented to the customer. Um, right, right, yeah. You can go between manual and automatic. It's going to be one or the other. It's either going to be automated manual or um, an automatic with a manual feature, essentially. But we did the same shit with the V6 Maximus. It's a CVT, but instead of having infinite and smooth ever changing gear ratios, they would lock in certain ratios so you could have a little number on your dash and press little buttons and think you were cool. I mean, other than that, it was actually probably slower because it would work through the rev range. Where a CVT, if you pound it, it goes to the torque peak of the engine, it keeps it right there, the engine's best spot for acceleration, and just keeps changing gear ratios to keep the speed climbing. Cool shit. I used to work on those. Well, I still kind of do. Right, right. Yeah, no. Triptronic was, I do believe that is Porsche's brand, I believe, because everybody's got a name for that shit. Everybody's got a name for the same shit the other guy sells, and it's just your name. What is it? Marketing. Trust me. There's probably more spent on marketing in the automotive world than there is on R&D. I would not doubt that shit for a second. Funny you mentioned Porsche. My poor buddy Tyler, the boss's kid, good dude, like 27 or something like that. Fuck, brilliant technician. Obviously, been doing this shit since he was born. No, I get it, dude. I'm not. I'm not saying you don't know what you're talking about at all, dude. I mean, that's just. I'm just trying to fill you in with what I know. He just came over to shop this afternoon, and he's got a Boxster. He's got to pull the tranny back out of. Because he just had it apart for, I guess, a rear engine bearing thing they have. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Porsche's flat, even Volkswagen's flat 12s or flat engines, and their overall design. I've never taken one apart. I've never repaired anything except external stuff. So I'm not familiar. I mean, I kind of have an idea, but I've never seen like inside the heads. Anyway, so yeah, he had the tranny out of it already to fix the motor. Now he's going to take tranny back out because it developed a torque converter seal issue. Turns out there's a bulletin on it. If you ever take that thing out, you have to replace the bearing on the torque converter because if it's removed and put back in, it's probably not going to be clocked where it was originally because it's kind of like an oil bearing, like an engine bearing, and they'll seize. So the car won't come out of gear. That sucks. Yeah, there's nothing worse than working on somebody's car and you do your job just perfectly and you get done with it and something else failed at the perfect goddamn time to make it look like it's repairable. And most customers, in my experience, can't put two and two together. Like if you did a flat repair for them, there's no way you caused a misfire. But they always use that term. Ever since you worked on it, yeah. I don't have to deal with that so much these days because where I work, uh, we it's the most honest place I've ever been in my life. I mean, hands down, dude. This place is it's like mecca for techs. I mean, it's got its bad parts. Every shop does, but I've never worked anywhere like it, and I don't ever want to work anywhere else again if I can keep working because God knows that's getting really fucking hard. Get some freshy sticky in there. There we go. Nothing right out. Uh, yeah, we're gonna finish this little sucker up tomorrow. Oh shit, was that my steering bearing? No, my steering bearing's right there. Just saw I was missing it. So, yeah, I'm beat, man. I mean, really, dude, that like I'd have to send you like instructions on it, or like show you the exploded view of like unless you've done motor mounts on an LS, I don't know, it's LS LT, I don't know, whatever, 5.7 liter in a Suburban, or I guess a Tahoe would be similar because I mean the front end's pretty much the same, like a 2013, no 2016, something like that. The big fucking things that they all like the CIA always has, you know what I'm talking about? Big black fucking thing, and it was black too. And I'm not talking about something else, so don't get weird on me. Fucking yeah, dude, just an absolute freaking nightmare to get the driver's side, passenger side motor mount in. I was already exhausted, strained. My muscles hurt, my body hurt. I was tired. I was cranky. I was angry. And I did the driver's side after the passenger side, and I did that one in about 35 minutes. It took me 2.5 hours to do the other one. I haven't said that in a long time. Here he goes. Seminiferous tuboidal buttstoid. And I don't think that's a real word anyway. I mean, yes, somebody said it, and yes, it's been quoted, but does it have an actual definition? Because dual clutch transmission does, but they're Germans. They over-engineer the fuck out of everything. Fucking cars, words, fucking food. You know what the big problem is with German cars that people don't understand is they're very on edge pieces of machinery. They're very highly developed. They're very highly specialized for the most part, but they require maintenance, heavy duty maintenance. Like Nick needs to have his timing chain guides done and his timing chain done because it's a maintenance item. And a timing chain is usually not a maintenance item, like on a Ford or a Chevy. If shit starts rattling in there, yeah, you take it apart and you change everything, put it back together. But there's not like a maintenance schedule because usually if you change your oil properly, it's never going to make noise anyway. But Volkswagens, it's like everything's made just good enough to work for a certain amount of time, which makes sense because I mean that's how Formula One cars are essentially. They're made to last just this long and then explode. So yeah, if you buy $100,000 fucking Audi, fucking I don't know what that fucking twin turbo V8 fucking SUV they make is a big fucking motherfucker. But yeah, you're gonna be looking at like I don't know, like what are they, hundreds, 180, $200,000? Yeah, you're gonna be looking at an probably $8,000 fucking bill at 90K. It's just the way life works. Buy an expensive car, you don't buy one, you buy two, the one you maintain and the one you drive. I don't have a problem with belts, man. I cut my teeth on belts, bro. Like not even just at work, but with Toyotas and shit, and early Nissans. But all the Honda motors I built in my garage, dude. The K wasn't out when I was doing that shit, dude. I was doing B's and D's all day. not a lot of D's, but enough. But mainly B series motors, and Honda chain, yeah, they'll let you never have to change anything in a Honda timing gear set or Honda timing chain setup on a K unless you don't change the oil properly or you have an oil bleed out or something. Those things, they're just perfect. As long as you have the right oil in them and all that shit. They have wet timing belts. Have you ever heard of that shit? Oh yeah, and a lot of those Audis, the chain's in the back of the motor. That's why it's such a huge job. You got to take the fucking engine out to do them. Yeah. Good job, guys. Hell, the BMW Slant 4 freaking water pumps belt driven in the back of the motor, between the motor and the tranny. Yeah. Good thinking. Can't make that more complicated, can we? I mean, they're well engineered, they're well designed, but they're designed in a different perspective about what maintenance is supposed to be than Americans. And I'm not saying Americans are lazy. I'm saying we don't think shit that we spend a lot of money on is going to break down real quick. And the Germans are like, oh, well, it's maintenance. We got to maintain it. It's not a Panzer, bro. It's not how we roll. Yeah, so a timing belt within a timing chain environment, essentially. If you want to think about it that way. So you've got a timing belt that's covered in oil. I forgot who does it. I think Audi and some other companies. I don't know. Driving for Answers has it on his channel. Um, I didn't watch the whole thing, just that I knew it was a concept. I thought it was freaking ridiculous. I didn't watch the rest of it, but that's stupid as all hell. I mean, I've seen some bad engineering when it comes to freaking road cars, but I don't know what you're thinking on that one. Oh, the starter in the Valley of the V under the intake manifold? Oh, yeah, dude. A couple of them. First one I ever did, Nissan Titan, the VK. All the VK engines have a starter in, well, no. Some really early ones in like, I'm going to say, I don't know, like late 90s Q model Infinities. Rear wheel drive had the starter on the side of the block. But all the Nissan Titan VKs, the gas engines have them in the Valley of the V. Honda K series is underneath the intake manifold too, just because it's 4-cylinder. I mean, don't have to pull that fucker out. Who else? Toyota has a couple that do that. Toyota's got a worse one. Their big ass, I don't know, 3FCE, whatever is the big V8. It's underneath the fucking exhaust manifold on the, I'm gonna say passenger. No, yeah, passenger side, and it's 4.7 to pull that one. The current generation of Nissan VK 56s only call for 2 hours to pull that manifold and get that starter out of there. And if you're not working on a jacked up truck that's really hard to get in the engine bay, you can do it in one. It's not hard. The older ones paid 4.2, and there was a lot more shit you had to take off, disconnect harness wise and everything. So they definitely streamlined the process because they knew it was a wear item, which is kind of cool to see automotive companies do. Change their shit because they realize it's not easy to work on because they don't want to pay fucking tons of hours for warranty. That's my point, dude. Belt is in engine oil. I'll find you that thing on Driving for Answers to send it to you. I don't know if I can in my YouTube right now. I guess I can. No, I'm not linking my device. Go for it. I'll search for it. Yeah, D4 Driving for Answers, right? Hello. Oh, there he is. Okay. Mid channel. No, I'm not trying to watch a video. God damn it. Trying to navigate this shit. I'm retarded. Alright. Shows my age. I can't operate YouTube properly, right? Yeah, he's doing a thing on diesel anatomy, right? Fuck that. Driving for Answers, right? Okay, here we go. Hopefully, I can find him quickly in this little. Oh, here we go. Right there. Bam. Found it. Who approved this and why is what he calls it. I'll send it to you right now. I'm gonna have to text it to you, dude. I'm still off. What's it called? Messenger for like another day. Um, yep. There we go. Done. All right, dude. I just sent it to you. Yeah. Yeah. It's called the wet belt. Yeah. It's yeah. I don't know. It's in engine oil. I mean, obviously the engine's got to have oil in it, and it's like I said, it's exactly the same thing. It's in a timing chain environment, but it's a timing belt. And I don't know who was smoking that much crack that they decided that that was a good fucking idea because it's not. The only excuse I ever heard from anybody about why us mechanics should not be allowed to complain about what automotive engineers do is because we don't know how difficult it is to design a car from scratch and put all that stupid shit that the NTSB and the state and the government make you put in the car. I can see their point on that, but you're definitely not spending enough time thinking about taking it apart. And they're not put together the same way they're taken apart. They're put together by robots and giant hoists and machines that just stick large components all together at once. And we have to take them apart by hand. Yeah. What blows my mind is engines are disposable now. They're doing unrebuildable engines. That's another thing on driving for answers. They laser coat the cylinder. It's a bare aluminum cylinder, and they laser coat it with some kind of shit. It's it's kind of like a Nickel process, I guess, but not the same. And you can't hone it, you can't bore it, you can't screw with it. Once it's in, it's done, and that's it. Game over. Well, the emission nonsense they can't help because of California. Okay, because here's what the real deal is. If you look at the whole big picture, so Los Angeles is kind of a baby desert surrounded by mountain ranges, almost all the way around. And because of the wind patterns in that area, all the pollution from all the way down to South America and all the way up to Alaska all flow in that direction and they just get there and swirl. So they have more smog in Los Angeles than anywhere else in the freaking state, or probably, I don't know, half the country, maybe. Like, like on a good day, it's 5 miles was your freaking, visibility. And on a bad day, it was like three. It was like, you assholes wanted to build this there. What the fuck's wrong with you? So anyway, that's where all the laws in California are made. Hence, the California Clean Air Board, who invented onboard diagnostics version 1 and 2 and 3, which got shut down by the Supreme Court, thank God. And they are the driving force behind emissions laws in the country, period. So I'm going to sit here and hotbox my room with 5 pounds of weed, and then I'm going to bitch to everybody in the world how it's too smoky everywhere, not just in my room. No, it's smoky everywhere. We have to fix the smoke. I mean, it's kind of a 5-year-old's analogy, but there you go. Yeah, so that's California politicians freaking putting their laws on the rest of the country because they think everybody should have clean air and they can't. I don't know. I'm fucking. You tell me. I mean, fucking. I can't make this shit up, dude. And I'm not trying to be like some kind of fucking conspiracy theory nut, but I mean, except for my opinion on that's how it stems from, as far as the rest of the nation's laws. I think it's kind of given hand in hand when California Clean Air Board developed the onboard diagnostics emission system that's has to be installed in every single vehicle sold in the United States of America, and that's directly related to smog. And California is surrounded by mountain ranges and is full of fucking smog because the wind patterns are that way. So that's what we learned early on in Northern California. They said SoCal sucks. This is what it looks like. It's full of smoke. Don't go there. There's a giant, what's the word I'm looking for? Aqueduct, I guess you could say, a trough that runs from Northern California down to Southern California because they also don't have any clean drinking water because they're in a fucking desert because they're stupid. And it gets down to the bottom of that mountain range I talked about, and then gets pumped up, and then that's fresh drinking water for Los Angeles once it's whatever defleet, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, it's a giant concrete canal that runs all the way down the state of California and through Oregon, I believe, too. And we used to piss in it all the time and take pictures. They built a city on a salt flat. That's a bad idea. That's a real bad idea. I mean, I'm no geologist, but how deep's that salt go? What was I just thinking about? Do you know what the number one harmful gas is that they freaking? That's fucked up. The number one harmful gas is that they talk about with emissions from automobiles. It's nitrites of oxygen. So, in order to make nitrites of oxygen, you need two things. You need nitrogen and you need a fuckload of heat, like a combustion chamber. Funny thing is, you know what the number one cause of nitrites of oxygen is? And I'm going to give you a minute. So answer either no or something. If you know this already, I'm just going to shut up. But it's kind of interesting to me. I mean, the number one cause in the world, the biggest pollutant of nitrites of oxygen. And it's a naturally occurring phenomenon. It's not man-made. Get in there. I can't help fidget with shit, dude. I'm just fucking, I got to build stuff, whatever. I'm still on, and it's 9:50. I'm gonna get off at 10 because that's when Amy's getting out. Of course, she'll have to go home and feed her dog and take her dog out, and so I don't know. I'm gonna stay on water. All right, this thing was bouncing around. Yeah, see, it's fucking loose. So yeah, back those out and get some Loctite on. I am tired. I've been tired the whole damn time. I mean, I'm actually in a good mood now, though. I feel good. I feel better, at least I should say. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell how I feel half the time anymore. I'm just, I'm still recovering from my past life, and it's still difficult and it's still a day-to-day process. And today was very, very trying, very, very trying. Yeah. Um, I don't know. I need to either sneak out of work every day and smoke some weed, or I need to get like some kind of method to do it at work. Like a cartridge or something, so I can just like I'm usually pretty damn chill and happy and productive when I come back from lunch because I just did some bong rips. I'm just kidding, allegedly. And a couple hours later, I start getting like cranky and not fun to be around. I don't want to be like that. So I don't know. I'm still working on me, man. Scary thing to say when you're my age. Still working on me, but at least I'm working on it. Mhm. No, it's lightning. Lightning is the number one cause of nitrites of oxygen in the entire world. Here's the difference between lightning and cars. Lightning's up in the air and it usually comes and goes. Cars are down on the ground where people have to deal with them and they're always around. So that's why they bitch about cars. Gum? That sounds awesome. I've never seen it. I mean, of course, I'm not a licensed consumer of medical marijuana, nor am I a consumer of it because I don't have a license. So yeah, no, I really don't know. I haven't been to a dispensary. I've seen them on TV. I mean, it's just my finances have been so fucked ever since everything happened that I haven't had what I would consider expendable income to go through that process because it's not cheap as far as I'm concerned. Because I know what it takes and I know how much it's being taxed by the government, and I hate spending money that I don't have to spend, especially when it goes to the government. Because I mean, I'm not gonna get into any more shit like that. I mean, really, you guys don't want to hear my opinions and stuff. And this is not a conspiracy channel. This is a chill place to talk about RC cars and how to fix them. Just saying, man. I don't want to go that way. Yeah, I've never noticed that with gummies, allegedly. Which, yeah, I need to get some more of those. Problem is, I build up such a tolerance so quick, allegedly. My buddy bought me a shirt that says allegedly. Oh my guy. Yeah, I just need to stay stable, because I feel so much better, and then it's like it erodes, and it's always at the wrong time, man. I don't want to be angry, and I don't want to be upset and throwing shit and screaming. I mean, today was fucking bad, dude. It was bad. I'm sure me and my foreman will be talking about it over Christmas dinner. I'll put it that way. Oh yeah, that's nice. Fuck you. Pull smoke in her mouth today. Heather, are you still there? Did you get that video? I sent you the video that Mike sent me for the blooper reel, and I'll get on that. I'll hit David up about that and be like, hey man, if you want to put together a good crash compilation, we haven't had one in a long time, so like just cobble that shit together, bro. I mean, I don't know. It depends. I had to give him all the videos because I don't have any storage for them. It was a lot of video, a lot, because it was everything from the shop and everything from RC. So it was like we had a whole weekend of shop shit in there. But that's the problem with shooting film if you don't keep rolling. You didn't get it? I sent it to you. I texted it to you. That's bullshit. Don't even tell me I didn't hit send. No, because I already sent everything to Mike. Attachment, one video sent. Now it says red. That was you, right? Yeah. I sent it to you. All right. Put on the pretty part. Such a dork. Such a dork. Yeah. I need some new bolts here. Some shit's a little bent. A little lot. That's about long enough. That ain't good. That's fucking tweet. Oh, excuse me. Wow. Impressive. At least my stomach doesn't feel like I'm gonna die now. I felt like hell earlier. And I didn't eat lunch today, so that's not the reasoning behind it. I don't know. Maybe it's stress. Who knows? All I know is I have vacation coming up. Whether I am actually going to get paid for it or not, I imagine my amazing boss will throw me a little bone, like, hey, here's an early, thing. Or, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll make a bonus that month. Because we do get a monthly bonus on performance of the entire shop.
which is pretty fucking cool. It's the only place I've ever been that does that. Even dealerships that make way more fucking money because they rob people every day. You ever want to hear about that? Not on this channel. We might talk about it on the other one though. Just like I said, it's a great place to work. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. I sent that to you. It says opened. You didn't get it, so yeah, no, but that's absolutely correct. Because, like I said, all you need to make nitrides of oxygen or oxides of nitrogen, excuse me, is heat and nitrogen. And lightning is very freaking hot. I don't know. It's like one of those Kelvin ranges, not even like Fahrenheit or whatever. And there's nitrogen is a very high quantity of the air we breathe is mainly nitrogen. Hence, there you go. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Huh? That is nice looking. I should polish that case though. That's a good looking part. MTC always makes good looking stuff. Now I just get my body mount situation sorted out. Yeah, this is good on me. So I'll ready to go back in. Fresh case for now to keep this thing rolling. And, yeah, I guess Nick's ADAS blew the motor over the weekend, but he had it up at K&K Hobbies here in Port Charlotte, or in Port Charlotte. Sorry, I'm in Punta Gorda. And they're gonna fix it because it just had a busted bushing or something. Motor locked up, so I don't know. We didn't take it apart because it was supposed to be under warranty, but apparently just had a broken bushing or some shit. I don't know how that works out, but anyway, so his 8S will be back up. He's got some big ass batteries for it, like 9800s or some shit. I don't know, whatever. All mine will be back up probably, hopefully tomorrow if I feel like doing the rest of the work other than putting this thing back. This is the biggest thing I was going to do, and I wasn't even going to do it until I found it or remembered it. Yeah, I mean, all I got to do is throw an axle in the one and throw control arms in the other one. I've got control arms here, so we're all good. So, yeah, I don't know. If we do anything this weekend, it's not going to be anything crazy. It'll just be like a ramp session or something. Butthead. Yes, you, Heather. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if we're going to do anything this weekend. I mean, I'm not burnt out on it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I had such a freaking blast last weekend. Wait until you see the full length come out and hear my reactions, dude. I'm just like, yeah, just screaming. Like, you probably have never seen me in this manner. Those were some massive blasts, dude. And it's always an adrenaline filled hit when you jam that up like that. Anyway. Right. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna hit it or not. I mean, we might. I'd love to go down to the skate park and just hit that up real quick one time with the Notorious, because I mean, I'm kind of stoked on that truck after this weekend with those two little like really sweet. Well, I had a bunch of really good hits, but that one was especially spectacular. And I broke an axle really early in that run, like 2 minutes in. So I'm kind of upset about it. I'm not upset about it, but I want to get back out there because the truck's running so good right now. I want to get it out there and do some more cool shit, make up some more tricks and stuff. I gotta try to remember these tricks so I can pin them all together one day. But I'll figure it out. Hey, you still working on that like bumper spring support doodad? Right, that's what I thought. That's why. That's why I get it. All right. Right. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna go because I am tired. I mean, it's almost right bedtime. And I still got to brush my teeth, and well, no, I probably got to have a snack and then brush my teeth. Ponder life's meaningless questions. Well, maybe I might take care of these. I got to put some wheels in the RC10. I mean, that's just gotta sit and watching TV stuff. Might as well be fucking knitting. I can do it blindfolded. Anyway, yeah, no, the raspberry was for the lightning question as well. All right, well, you guys are awesome, and thank you so much for coming by, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys as friends as well, and Godspeed, and I will see y'all on the flip side. I'm such a dork.